Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. I am an idiot. So, we're here at the NHO jungle. The last couple episodes we've been working on the OHO Nether outpost, and last episode we made a portal. And that portal was supposed to go into the jungle to give us kind of a secret area within the NHO jungle where we could build secret entrances and tunnels and stuff like that. When you go through the portal, it comes out way over here. It's the opposite direction. It's the opposite direction of the jungle. I'm a genius. I don't even know what to say. I have no idea. The portal comes out somewhere off, like right in this area, around here somewhere. I don't know exactly where. I had it right here, I think. I think it's like right here, and then it's buried underground. That's not helping us get inside the jungle, all sneaky-like. So I'm kind of an idiot. There's a few options. There's a couple things we could do. We could potentially just kind of roll with it. There is a jungle temple here. Or a jungle temple. There's a desert temple here. There's a desert village over there with another desert temple. Speaking of which, this looks as if it hasn't been looted yet, so I should probably at least take a look at it and see what we can find. Let's break that. Torch. We'll take all the TNT. And let's see what goodies we have in here. We got gold, gunpowder, bones, emerald, zombie flesh that I don't care about. Protection 4, power 4 books. Not too shabby. More gunpowder, spider eyes, sand. And we did get a golden apple. We got a fair amount of string, a little bit of iron. Not too bad. You know what? I'll take the chests as well. Might as well. Why not? And then I suppose we'll take the zombie flesh. But, you know, it's something. It's something. Not perfect, but, you know, why not? We'll roll with it. Let's just kind of pillar our way up here, and then we'll put what's the pattern here and there? Something along those lines. And then I think I've got, yeah. I was going to say, I think I've got some ender pearls somewhere. I'm very disappointed in myself. Like, that was a stupid mistake. I just kind of assumed that since the NHO, put the portal where they did, that they came, through the desert to get to the jungle. Nope. They apparently came through the jungle to get to the desert. So, not my brightest moment. I do have some cool ideas. We could do some cool desert stuff here. Make kind of a Mediterranean, Middle Eastern style architecture village or something over here. We could kind of renovate this. That could be kind of a cool project. And it's far enough away from the NHO jungle. I mean, we're talking like almost 1,000 blocks. It's almost 1,000 blocks away, maybe even a little bit over that. So I'm not overly, I don't think it would be anything that would be like encroaching on their space or anything like that. I don't think they'd even care because it's so far. But it really puts a damper in my plans to make some hidden entrances, for sure. Not my finest moment. Let's just put it that way. It's times like this, all you can do is just kind of laugh at yourself. Like, how in the world did I mess that up so badly? You'd think with with as long as I've been playing Minecraft, I would learn to, like, check the coordinates. Because what I would have done is I probably would have built the outpost on the other side of the NHO's portal, kind of closer so that it would have been in the jungle. But I didn't think of that. I just decided to, wing it, and now I have this problem. That was not a good ender pearl. Let's try right there. Oh, so close. Try again. Nope. What I need to do is I need to hit the side. I don't know if that's possible. Is it possible to make that pearl? There we go. Got it. Okay. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. Should we renovate that village and just turn it into a separate project, sort of separate from everything, or should we just kind of try and make it work and still have it be something OHO outpost related? Or should we just kind of shelve the whole thing and go back to the drawing board? I like the outpost. I think the outpost itself is great. And as far as Nether stuff goes, it's in a good location. So I'm not going to complain too much or anything, but still, not one of those moments that all you can do is laugh at yourself. Looks like this village hasn't been looted at all either, which is pretty awesome. I'm definitely going to take the bookshelves because I do want to build a library in the castle, or maybe in the keep. Definitely in the castle, maybe within the keep itself at some point. And I'm going to need a lot of bookshelves for that, and bookshelves aren't super cheap. They're kind of tedious to make, so I want to check these villagers and stuff. Who knows? With 2 libraries, it's also possible we may find a mending villager. Not him. Curse of Binding. Cartographers. Couple cartographers. I'm stuck in the door. There we go. I don't know. You... Projectile protection. I mean, maybe if we unlocked their trades, we'd find a mending villager, but I don't have the stuff to actually trade with all of them right now. Still, though, not a horrendous find. Infinity. That's not bad. I haven't done a whole lot of exploring over the course of this series, I have to admit. At least not on camera, so kind of cool to go exploring again. But I have some projects and things I do want to work with today. I just wanted to share with you my massive derp. I still can't believe that I managed to mess that up so badly. But anyway, guys, I'm going to head back to my base, and I'll be back with you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back. Little bit of a change of plans. Etho is actually online right now, as is B-dubs, but Etho was looking for wings, and I went to the Ender to repair my tools before I started recording this episode, and Etho was there, and I helped him kill the dragon because I'm a nice guy, and really it was for my own selfish purposes, because, you know, the faster he was done killing the dragon, the sooner I could repair my tools. You just get terrible spawn rates at the Ender. If Etho, or anybody else for that matter, is on the main island. So I helped him kill the dragon, even though he's part of the NHO. And then because I'm a nice guy, and really, I shouldn't even talk bad about Etho. Etho hasn't done anything bad this season. It's all been pretty much Doc and B-dubs. Etho hasn't really done anything to anybody. Beef really hasn't either, to be honest. It's really just been Doc and B-dubs that have been the instigators of all this NHO hogwash, so to speak. So I decided to lend him my wings so he could explore the end, because we got a little bit of a bug going on with the drops. We're supposed to, an Elytra is supposed to drop from the Ender Dragon when you kill the dragon, and for whatever reason it didn't drop. So he decided that he was just going to explore the end cities. I do have an extra pair of wings, which I decided to lend him because, I'm a nice guy. And then he died in the wings. Or yeah, here we go. Etho slain by Enderman while he was exploring. And I asked him, was he still exploring? And he said yes. And I said, rip my wings. So he kind of knows roughly where he was. I'm going to try and fly out there and get his stuff back. And more importantly, get my extra wings back because, wings are valuable. That's important stuff. So I need to get some preparations here. I need to make a bunch of rockets and all that kind of stuff. I should probably repair my tools and all that kind of stuff as well. But that's the new plan. All right, guys, I am back. I've been out exploring. Haven't found Etho's stuff or my Elytra yet, but I found a shulker head. And I found another Elytra, an unclaimed one. So even if we're not actually able to find Etho's / my stuff, it's still not a total loss. I'll still have a backup Elytra, and that is at least something. But I am going to keep looking. Ooh, have I checked? Have I checked this one? He said his stuff would be, like, in a hole just outside the base of the tower. I think this is the one that I was just at, actually, before I went to the one over there that had the ship. Yeah. I was already here. Ah, man. All right, well, I'm going to keep looking. All right, guys, I am back. I have spent about the last 2 hours flying around the end. I've repaired my Elytra 2 or 3 times now. I've gone through about half a shulker box of fireworks rockets, checked everything within probably a 2,000, maybe 3,000 block radius of those coordinates that Etho gave me. He was also out looking as well, and we could not find the stuff. But I did find that extra Elytra, so it's not that big of a deal. I'll just send him a bill. I think the Elytra is probably worth, I don't know, like 1 pit or something like that. Yeah, I think that's a fair price. Oh, and speak of the devil, I was about to run through, and he just showed up. Wow. He only had 2 rockets left. I gave him, I think, 6 stacks of rockets when I lent him my Elytra. So you can tell, we were out for quite a while. Man. What a day. All right, guys, we are back at the castle after that little misadventure? I don't know. It's up to you. I can't decide if that was good or bad. It was bad that we didn't find the stuff, but we did find an extra Elytra, so pros and cons, I guess. A little bit of a hiccup. My water is causing me issues. I apologize. Anyway, I think what I want to do is something that has been overdue for an extremely long time. I think we need to make a sheep farm. Wool is a thing, and I have no sheep farm. Oh, Etho got wings from B-dubs. I wonder where B-dubs got those wings from. Anyway, I'm thinking we're just going to make a really simple sheep farm for now, because right now I have like 2 sheep in this area. There's one down here, and then I have one hiding in a boat somewhere. Right here. Yeah, just chilling. So for now, I'm just going to make a real simple little super basic, like, day 1 starter type sheep pen, right? Just to start with. We're going to make just a very simple one that is not at all challenging or difficult or whatever. That way, we can actually breed the sheep, because I need to be able to breed the sheep in order to get a proper sheep farm going, with more sheep. So, let's do that. Also, I don't think I have any wheat. I think I have absolutely 0 wheat to breed the sheep with. Luckily, Mumbo has his villager trading center thing just basically on our doorstep. And I think, if I remember correctly, there's a little thing, there's like a little whatchamacallit over there. Like fast plant grower thing. An automatic crop grower? I don't know what the proper terminology is for it, but we're going to try this thing out. We'll see if I'm smart enough to make this thing work properly. My hopes are not too high, but I think all you have to do is put bone meal in these dispensers, turn it on, and then start planting seeds? That's not... I'm just getting seeds. I'm not getting any wheat from this. I don't think it works. Maybe it only needs to... Maybe it can only be in 1 dispenser? I I don't know. That we got 4 wheat from that. Maybe I'm just not smart enough. Maybe we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. I thought this thing was like... Oh, I fell. Can I fly back around? There we go. So, how does this thing work then? I assumed that you would put bone meal into these and then turn it on. But that seems to break. Oh no, it's working now, kind of. Half the time the seeds just break though. Do I need to stand back farther? Oh no. Okay, so I guess if I stand too close to it, it doesn't work properly. Like now it seems to be working fine. Huh, weird. Okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna breed up some wheat. I'm gonna get some sheep in the pen, and I'll be back with you in a minute. All right, sheep are in the pen. We can breed them up and start making baby sheep. Look at that. There we go. So that is the start of our sheep farm. Obviously, it's going to take quite some time to get all the sheep that we need in place. I think maybe while we're at it, we should consider making a cow farm as well, because I keep needing leather for item frames and stuff like that as I'm building, and I keep running out. So maybe it would be wise to make a little bit of a cow farm here too, just kind of while we're at it. I think I've got 2 cows over there. Let's just put a block down here for the moment. We'll go and get some cows. I think I brought 2 of them over in boats. We had a problem. This was our sheep farm, and cows actually at one point, and then they just all died. And I think it had to do because, I think it was because the blocks, there's like a weird thing on servers where whenever the server resets, they have a tendency to like glitch into blocks. And because the blocks are not transparent, they suffocate in the blocks and they die, which isn't very good, obviously. So let's get... Come... Oh... Okay, you know what? Here's what we should do. There we go. Let's do that. That cow is going to be very upset with me. Can we, like, push him onto the land? Yeah, there we go. Okay, we got this one. I guess I'll just do... I guess I'll do them one at a time. Let me get him in the pen. Now, I should probably say my eventual plan for, maybe not for the sheep farm, but definitely for the cow farm, is to have farms outside of the walls of the castle that will be not only crops, like wheat and carrots and potatoes and stuff like that, but also cows, I think. And maybe pigs. I mean, pigs aren't really that useful in Minecraft, to be honest, because they only drop pork chops, and steak is better, objectively, at least, and you get leather from killing cows as well. So I don't know that I'm necessarily going to need the pigs, but maybe we'll do pigs just from a lore perspective, because it would make sense that the people of the castle, or the peasants who live outside the castle walls, the poor farmers, would raise both pigs and sheep, or pigs and cows, I should say. The reason I don't want to do sheep is because my actual sheep farm is, I'm planning to have it have sheep of every color, and it really kind of like breaks the immersion for me when you've got, you know, magenta sheep running around. Like that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? It's just something kind of, I totally did have wheat. I'm an idiot. It's okay. It's fine. So yeah, it just kind of ruins it for me. You know, when you have these like weird colored sheep just running around wherever you want and visible, you know, it kind of ruins it, because I've seen sheep in my life before, and I don't think I've ever seen a magenta one or a cyan one or something. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the reason I'm going to probably end up putting my sheep farm underground, honestly, just because I don't know. I can't do the weird colors, but maybe when we make our sheep farm and stuff outside the one that's outside the walls. Maybe we'll do sheep, but we'll only do natural colors, white, gray, black, etc. Colors that you would actually see on a real life sheep. I think that's a viable option. I think that's actually a really good option. So maybe we'll do that. I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's see if I can... I'm not going to be able to breed those guys up again. I just put all my wheat away. Man, I need to like figure this thing out. And actually, I do have to say, this thing, now that I figured out how it actually works, you do have to kind of stand back a little farther than I thought. But this is actually something that I should perhaps consider building. It looks pretty simple as far as the redstone goes. Just a couple of dispensers, right? Yeah, just 3 dispensers. This is something I could fit into the base somewhere. And that might actually be a really good idea, because I do have tons and tons of bone meal from our mob farm. Speaking of which, I should probably do another overnight AFK session on my mob farm, because my bone meal and gunpowder supplies are starting to run a little bit low. Not like super bad, but enough that I'm probably due to do another overnight AFK session. But hey, that's okay. I'm thinking... Decisions. Yeah, I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to build one of those of our own. That's just that's just ours. Actually, well, no, because this is 4 wide. I was going to say we could fit it right there pretty easily. I also am thinking of expanding the storage room by like 2 more sections. We have these sections here, as you can see. I'm thinking of expanding it by about 2 more, just to make room for all the stuff that I can't fit right now. A lot of these chests aren't used, but they're reserved, I guess you would say, right? Because I want to have chests for each color of clay and wool and concrete and all that kind of stuff. And it doesn't leave me with enough chests left over for everything else. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. I am going to take a bunch of this wheat, and I am going to grab a chest? Do I not have any chests made? Apparently not. Okay. Well, that's an easy fix. I have to say, I'm very surprised that I don't have any chests actually made. That's weird. I normally do. That's all right. We'll make a couple. We'll make 8. I'll throw 7 of them in there where they belong. And then I just want to have this wheat chest out there. Also, while we're at it, I thought I had a whole bunch. Yeah. Here we go. I was going to say, I thought I had a whole bunch of torches. I do want to make sure that that area is properly lit up. And I do have a mending book that I could put on that Elytra, although I don't know if I have another unbreaking book. I think I do. Let's check. That's something else we're going to have to do today. This episode got kind of discombobulated because my plans were kind of thrown awry by our diversion trying to help out Etho, but you know what? Sometimes that happens. It's not that big of a deal, and it's always good to try and help out other members of the server, even if they are the enemy, or maybe not. Maybe not. I would. You know what? As I said, I wouldn't call Etho the enemy. I would just say that he and B-dubs, are associates, shall we say. I wouldn't even say Etho's the enemy. Just B-dubs and Doc. They're the ones causing ruckus. But anyway. Oh yeah, I was going to put this chest over here for the wheat so that I can come back here and breed our sheep more often. Let's just put it right here. That'll do. We'll just throw all that wheat in there. And I can use that to breed these up over time. Now, somewhere, I'm 99% sure I have an unbreaking book. I've got to have an unbreaking book somewhere. I'm assuming... There it is. That'll do. And I should have enough levels that I can enchant this Elytra without having to actually go to the end. I've got 57 levels on me. I can't imagine it's going to take more than, 10 for me to put mending and unbreaking on this extra Elytra. So let us name it and properly replace it where it belongs, because we lost it. Well, actually, we didn't lose it. Etho lost it. But it's okay. All is forgiven. That'll be Unbreaking 3. We name it Knight's Wings. That's not how you spell knights. There we go. Try again. Knight's Wings. The Knight's Wings. Yes. There we go. And as far as other loot, nothing super good. You know, we got some... This was my actual enchanted armor. We got a couple different things. Silk Touch Efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3 shovel. That's a good backup shovel, honestly. If something breaks or whatever. We did get some armor, enchanted diamond armor and stuff. So, you know, it wasn't a bad haul. And we did get more shulker shells, which is also actually really good. That'll allow us to make 8 more shulker boxes. So no complaints there. A couple of diamonds. Not really too worried. I've got tons of diamonds that probably aren't really going to get used since we don't need them to repair or anything like that. But hey, and we did get a shulker head as well, which is awesome. I'm super happy about that. That was one of the heads I had not yet claimed. I know someone got one. I forget who it was. May have been Biffa? I did a video with someone who was wearing a shulker head. I forget who it was. Either way, it's okay. Let's replace our wings on the backup armor set. There we go. And we have our backup wings ready to go in case something goes horribly wrong and we die. Unfortunately, though, guys, I am out of time for this episode. I know it was kind of all over the place, and I'm sorry about that, but lots of little things going on, and, you know, setting us up nicely for future episodes, I think. We're going to definitely do a proper sheep farm, a proper cow farm. These are just temporary until I breed up some actual livestock, you know, until I actually have some cows and sheep to work with. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.